What's on crazy? All right. I guess Rozo, you can come up. Shalom Israel. Y'all Shem Yahshua rock a thumb. To all the brothers. Y'all Shema a thumb by Shem Yahshua. To all the sisters. In the feast of dedication. This is the Sabbath service. That being said, I Majim. All right. Barzal, I believe you blow the horn. Right? I put the camera up. Are you doing it? You can go ahead and blow.
Oh, so we actually we got to do the wine.
Oh, we got to do the wine first?
Come.
All right. Let me lift this up. We got the Sabbath service procedure.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Barakatah.
So it's like Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Barakatah.
La Yashra
To Israel. Okay. Right. Little horn.
Come.
Means stand. Song upon the aqueduct means turn to face east. Okay. We're gonna do the Lord's prayers. All right. 1 second. Boom. All right. We're gonna do the Lord's prayer. Abanau. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakbuka. Aba'ah. Ratazayaka. Ayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawol. Ayah. Bashemayim. Afrananawa. Macham. Cow. Yawam. Wasalak Nawa. Kabawaf Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kabawaf Yanawa. Wala'ah. Labi'ai Nawa. Panasaya Wood. Abo. Ayashaya Nawa. Ayan. Rad. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wala'ala. Bathapara. Iwalayim. Amon. I'll do the English. Our Father, which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Prayer for the power. Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Akat. Arapa'ah. Kalmakala. Kalmadawa. Akat. Latahor. Amatazariah. Akat. Lahakwiel. Amafiel. Akat. Arakawa. Atama'ala. Garashun. Ba'ashem Yahshua. Wadaman. In the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. Pray to bless Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Barak Lanawa. Wayashara. Sapari. Shem Yahshua. Wadama. Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And
in Israel.
And his school.
In the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it. Prayer for the blessings of the power structure. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wayahushua.
Wayahushua.
Wamayaka Allah.
Wamayaka Allah.
Walahayim.
Walahayim.
Matazab Yah.
Matazab Yah.
Alawak Yahana.
Alawak Yahana.
Alawak.
Alawak.
Hasaranya.
Hasaranya.
Akwatazayanya.
Akwatazayanya.
Akaya Yahweh.
Akaya Yahweh.
Wahakwafi.
Wahakwafi.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Wahashim
Yahushua.
Wadamun.
Wadamun.
In English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahweh. The generals.
The
The
captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha. Ayanya. Ahahari. Ma'ayan. Yaba'a. Izoria. Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Aisha. Shemaiah.
Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shemarka. Hana. La'a. Yamawam. Wala'a. Yayashun. Shawamor. Yashwa'al. Yahweh. Shemarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyaka. Yawamum. Hashemash. La'a. Yakaka. Wayara. Walayala. Yahweh. Yashamorka. Kalrai. Yashamor. Atnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamor. Tazaatka. Wabawa'aka. Ayatha. I will long.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
Whence cometh my help?
Whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The
Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore. All right, Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Give me 1 second. Alahayim. Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Dakarash. Al-Dashakwat. Kayahana. Awayabyaka. Yahama Yawan. Ra'ash. Al-Aimaka. Ya'ira Yamba. Sawadah. Wayatha. Ya'itazawa. Al-Tazapawanyaka. Amorwa. Lakawa. Wanakakida. Magaria. Wala'a. Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwada. Ya'itazawa. Laba. Yakadwa. Alyaka. Baryath. Yakarathwa. Ahawya. Adawam. Wayashamai. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wahagoria. Babal. Wa'imala. Halasha. Amyashabya. Tazawar. Gamashawar. Lanawa. Aimam. Ayawa. Zarawat. Abanyalawat. Salat. Aishalaham. Kamabian. Kasaya Sara'a. Kayabya. Wanakal. Oyashwan. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayanda Arab. Iowa. Daman. La Dagma. Shayathambwa. Nadiyabwa. Kaira. Kazaaba. Kazabak. Kazazalmanai. Kal Nasia Kamwa. Ashor. Amorwa. Nayarasha. Lanawa. Nawa. Alahaya. Shayathambwa. Galgila. Kakwash. Kapairaka. Ka'ash. Yaira. Wakalahaba. Dalahat. Ariel. Kun.
Daradagma, Basairaka, Rabasabapaka, Rabahalam, Mala'a, Panyam, Kuala Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahweh, Labashwa, Panyam, Kuala Wayabahawa, Ayai, Wayakapardwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaidwa, Wayata, Shamka, Yahweh, Labadka, Auyawod, Al-Kaharataza.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo thy enemies.
For lo thy enemies.
Make a tumult.
Make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
They that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy
consulted against thy hated ones.
They have said. Come. Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being
a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more remembrance.
May be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together. With one consent.
They are
confederate against thee.
The
tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
Moab.
And the
Hagarenes.
The Baal.
Ammon.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also have joined with them.
Asher has also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Do unto
them
as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera.
As to
Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. Like Zeeb. All their princes as Sabbath.
And as Amuna.
Who said, let us take to ourselves. The houses of Yahweh.
And possession.
Oh my
power.
Make them like a
wheel.
As
the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame set up the mountains.
On fire.
So persecute them.
With thy timbrels.
And make them afraid.
With thy store.
Fill their faces with shame.
That
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
In
trouble forever.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
That men may
know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Right. Sar, let's use the turn. We can drop the scroll. Scroll down. Okay. All right. And Majimus means Salaki Yishabim, which means be seated. Okay. Y'all to wild. Y'all to it. All right. We in the book of Exodus, chapter 12. You know anything about the 12th chapter of Exodus? It's the biggest high holy day. Let me can you fix the camera?
Come.
I gotta pull it back, so I don't know if it's too close. You know, just use your discretion. Mr. Wild. Y'all know anything about Exodus, the 12th chapter? It is one of the biggest high holy days. It is the biggest in the nation of Israel, the Passover. Right. Now we have verse 32, but we're gonna start in the Hebrew at 32. I'm gonna read in the English 28 to get a little bit of the backdrop. All right. The reason why I'm doing that is because it's very important to understand what we're reading, to know the background or the information that goes along with what we're reading, the complete full understanding of the Bible. So Exodus chapter 12 and 32. Okay. And you can start, Barzal. You two out in the Hebrew?
Yes, sir. Come.
All right, Most High in Christ.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, and verse 32.
All right, you got it.
Come on.
Let me see. Yep. Gum.
Yeah. Come on. The water. Gum. Taza yo. Bun.
Oh, in the spirit of brotherhood.
Gum. Ba. Why. Ra.
The spirit of brotherhood. If you may need this, I got Captain Amaka, Bob. He was big with that with the magnifier glass.
Come on, the water, sir.
All right, so you got it. I'll be right back.
Come on. Gum. Taza yawum. Yum. Ba. Why. Come. Wahar. Ka. It's like Kasha. So like it. Shaw. Na ba no thumb. Wala aya. Na ba ra ka thumb. Walum. Ashaw. So like a thaw. Na the cow wa matazarium ow ka'ain la lama la ha lama tha la thumb. That's like la thumb. My wa ka rai. So like ka wam kaya ma wa so like ma. So like help right here.
Where you at? Which verse?
This is the verse 33.
Which
right in the center. Amarawa.
You said right in the center of verse 33. Amarwa.
Oh, the water.
I am the ball.
Amarwa. Amarwa. Kalyanawa. The water.
No, just Kalyanawa.
Kalyanawa. Okay, come on, the water. Mathayum. The water.
Sign Christ. I believe that was saying we said all, or they said they said all we, or we all, and then something. All right.
Come on. Why? So like it. Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah.
Why
Shah. The water.
Oh, Shah. You was correct. You was too
loud. Come on. Ha'ain. The water. Batazar. No why?
Kwawai.
Batazar Kwawai.
No, Kwawa.
Oh, Slacky.
Them little dots is in the way because they printed it with those nasty little dots in it, and it's messing up with. It's not clear. Go ahead.
Okay. Tarum. Wa ka Taza.
Yep, Yakamataza.
Yakamataza. Yakamataza. The water.
Animal.
Mash Ratham Tazarayam Tazarath Basha Malatham Al Shah Kamath Shah Kamath Mum the water.
Yep.
Wa now.
Oh, Wabanya.
Wabanya. Yashra Allah. Aisha. Aishawa, the water. Kadabar. Mashak. Moses.
Yep.
Water.
Yeah, from water, of water.
Of water. That's not crazy. Why Yashar Allah.
Oh, this is Waya Sha'al.
Yashar the water. Mama Tazarayam.
The Egyptians.
Kauya. Kama.
Oh, that's Kasap. So that last word, the other word was Kal, was Io, Shakamaz. And this is Kal Kasap. It looked like the character Ma, because he's not good with the goddamn print. Go ahead.
Kasap. The water. Ya Khala Kauya. Nakab. Wakab. That's like Washamalah. Yashamalah. Ya Hawaii. So like Wahaya. Wahalia.
I'm not sure where he is.
Second line, right in the middle, right above the middle. So I get.
Oh, right here.
Come on.
Oh, Wayahaya. I mean Wayahawa.
Wow, Yahweh, the water too.
Them dots is in the way on how they printed this.
Getting old. Kawa. Kun, the water. So like Ra. Dime.
Ha'aim. Where? I'm not sure where.
Ha'aim. Oh, the water, sir. Ha'aim. Ba'yanya. Ma Tazariyum. Ayashra'ayam.
Wayasha'alwam.
Wayasha'alwam. Wayanatazariya. Af. Matazarium.
Last one.
Come on. Nah.
Oh, wait, you started at 32?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, you got two more. Go ahead.
Come on. Maya. Ba. Good night.
Let me see.
The second one after 37.
Banya Yasharala.
Banya. Oh, it's like
yeah,
Banya.
Tiny.
Come. Banya. Banya Yasharala.
And the only reason I could tell what they is from doing it for so long, but how they have it printed from being so small and so compact with those damn Yiddish dots it's hard to see unless you're familiar with it. And you're going to have, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to be familiar because how the hell are you going to know what that is? You know what I mean? Because it's crazy. They want to add stuff to the language, you know. Culture thieves. Go ahead.
Kamakan. Mara I ma. Good. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Kamakan. Makath. Yeah.
Makatha.
Kasha. Ma'arath. Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Salaki. 38.
Yep.
Nala. Yeah.
Hagabarium.
Hagabarium.
Yeah, yo.
Oh, so like Hagabarium, Labar. My top. The water.
Mm-hmm.
Why young? Why thumb I'll the bar.
Mm-hmm.
The bar. Ilaha. Thumb. Wa Tazayan. Wataza'an. The water.
Mm-hmm.
Sa. No. Wabaquar. Maquar. Wa. Kaba.
Let me see.
Kabar.
Yep, Kabar.
Ma'ad.
Mm-hmm. This is the last verse.
Kamkan. Wa.
Mm-hmm.
Hawa'a.
That was Waya'a.
Waya'a.
Apwa.
Waya'apwa.
Yep. There's a word op in Hebrew, but it ain't with the word op that people thinking of.
Kamakan. Ath. Habatazak. Habatazak. Ashore.
Mm-hmm.
Tazayan.
Mm-hmm.
Mama Tazarayam.
Mm-hmm.
I Tazak.
Let me see.
After Mama Tazarian.
After Mama Tazarium, I got.
Mm-hmm. What, sir? Matazar. Wath.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya. La'a. Hama'a.
That's Hamatazar. Chamatazar. Mm-hmm.
Kaya.
Mm-hmm. Garashwa.
Mama Tazarium.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's like Wa La'a.
Mm-hmm.
Wa Kala.
No, Yakawa. That was it. It's the opposite.
Come on, the water. La Ha the Ma.
Mm-hmm.
Nagum.
Wugum.
The water. Da.
Mm-hmm.
La Aisha
wa. Mm-hmm.
Lahum.
Lahum. Oh, wait, no, that was right. Lahum.
Lahum.
To them. Get a brother a hand. So that was Exodus 12 and 32. I want to start in 28 in the English and read in the English. All right. Since you want to read, matter of fact, Barzal, you can take the English.
Come.
Most High Christ. And I got a large print Bible too. All right, as well. In case anybody needs it. You need a Bible? All right.
Say 28.
Yep, Exodus 12 and 28 is where we're going to start. Where we at? And we started at 32 in the Hebrew because that's where we at. But just to give us a little bit of backdrop, we're going to start at 28.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 28. And the children of Israel went away and did as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron. So did they. And it came to pass at the midnight, the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
Hey, the Lord did what?
Smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
Go ahead.
From the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon.
Wait a minute. The Lord is not all love from what it sounds like, Barzal.
Right.
I think somebody been lying to us.
Right.
I think somebody been telling us lies to get our money, Barzal.
Come.
And spend it on their weekend prostitutions.
Come.
And their weekend drug habits. And their Bentleys and Rolls Royces and their new wigs.
Come.
And they fresh lineups. And they blue suede shoes. And they suit. 3-piece suits. Somebody been lying to us, man. Somebody been getting our money and telling us the wrong things. Because God is not all love.
Right.
God just killed the firstborn of everything, even down to the damn cattle. Keep reading.
Come. And all the firstborn of cattle.
And all the firstborn of cattle. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 30. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt. For there was not a house where there was not one dead.
So the Lord made sure in every house, even down to the damn cattle, that everything died, man.
Right.
Everything was unalive. And yet, in 2023, we got to believe that the Lord is all love.
Right.
We got to believe that he's all love and that he's all caring and just, somebody that fits the mindset of women. Women to give her money. You give her money if she believe in it. She'll get a whole damn purse. If she believes Jesus loves her after a Saturday night of swinging on a damn pole all night. And a little bit of side prostitution for promiscuity for extra money. That's not what this said here, though. The Lord said he made sure it was that he made sure everybody was unalive, that he said he was going to unalive. Keep going.
So like I said, if I could,
go ahead
real quick. What you're saying is so heavy because, even what we just read, like the Lord, it just said it was a great cry, in Egypt, and like the pastors, they made more so for like to make you feel good and feel happy. You understand? Tell you like this is of the Lord because we make you feel happy. When the Lord made a whole land cry, and this is not considered to be something that the Christian church pushes the agenda. It's again to make you feel you hold no accountability for being a prostitute. being a pimp,
living an alternative lifestyle.
Live an alternative lifestyle. It don't make you feel anything outside of an acceptance, but again, the Lord clearly is just not about all, being happy.
Any damn sure ain't about dancing and singing. Ain't about dancing and singing, man.
Right.
You go to church, you get your forehead smacked. You get to learn how to dance and sing, and he sing your black behind on. Feeling good. But still a sinner. Still in a path of the Lord's judgment. Meanwhile, after the service, sometimes even during or before the service, cocaine, wolf whores, weed, money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep going.
Come on.
Verse 32, this is where we start. Oh, wait. You ended, keep going from where you was at.
Come on, sir. Verse 31. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night. And said, rise up and get you forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel, and go serve the Lord as ye have said.
Go and serve the Lord as ye have said. Go ahead.
Come on. Also take your flocks and your herds as ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also. Verse 33. And the Egyptians were urgent.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We can't skip that part. He said, and bless me also. When your children are unalive, you have a change of heart.
Right.
America learned that a long time ago. The oppressor, before the damn Greek times, man. That's how he became the Greeks. He learned that you take somebody's children away, they're a lot more understanding. They're a lot more willing to listen. You take their children away. It's a damn shame, man.
Right.
Go ahead. Marzal, read.
Khan. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people that they might send them out of the land in haste.
Go ahead.
Khan. For they said, we be all dead men.
And remember, this is the part where I was telling you, it said, they said, and then we all, that Amarwa, and then Kyle now. They said, and then we all. The B, if you can see how it's written in English, is written in a different font from the rest of the words, which means it wasn't actually there in Hebrew. See, we study the Hebrew, so people that don't study the Hebrew don't know that that's not in there. That's why I didn't say be. It didn't say hayah. Didn't have the form to be in the actual Hebrew that we read because it wasn't there. It was assumed. It's saying we all. And the old Quaker English is we be all. They said we be all because I guess that's the format of speaking in the 1600s or whatever. But it wasn't actually written there. This is why it's in a different font from the rest of the words. It said, we be all dead men. And the men is written the same way. Because it just says, we be all dead. You know what I mean? But they added the men because that's what it was saying. Like, we all dead, man. You know what I mean? Because that's what we were saying in Hebrew. It's just a different way. You got to do it differently in English. He read.
Khan, verse 34. And the people took their dough before it was leavened. Their
netting troughs,
their netting troughs being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders.
We had the reason why the reason why we eat unleavened bread during the Passover is because we did not have enough time to put leaven in the bread. A few verses up, it said the Egyptians, first they didn't want to let us go. But then they were urgent to get us out with haste, quickly. They wanted us gone so they can get their blessings, so they can get their children back. But the babies ain't coming back. They gone. See them at the crossroads. It's over. You know what I mean? It's a done deal. But they wanted to be in God's mercy because their children was unalive. Not by us, but by the Lord. So they got us out of there quickly. So you just packed up. Imagine having to pack up your what can I compare this to? Your air fryer. Imagine having to pack up an air fryer so that you can have food on your long journey. So all you do is take some fire and cook whatever it is. You know what I mean? You ain't got time to, matter of fact, imagine not being able to take your stove. So you just plug in the air fryer because your stove is packed in a damn U-Haul truck. So you grab an air fryer, plug it in, and throw your food in there. It's not going to be perfect the way you want it.
Right.
And we couldn't bake our bread the correct way because we had to get the hell out of Egypt. They wanted us out of there. Keep going.
You
wanted to bring something up?
I was just exactly what you were saying, which makes it way more. You put it in depth. What we're saying is that the Lord, when it's time for the Lord tell you to go, it's time to go. Ain't nothing, you better take what you can, or better yet, take what He tells us to take and keep it moving. What's on the other side is going to be provided through the Lord, but also it's like your trial. You understand? You can get through this. What's on the other side is for you, and that's just life. Period. You know what I'm saying? When we leave in Egypt, some people were upset. Some people wanted to turn back around. Oh, it's so glorious. You understand? We got a house. We got we got establishments. We got jobs and all that. Because everybody today, if you ain't got a job, or if you do have a job, you think you got it made. Yep. That don't mean nothing. Yep. You understand? The Lord had crashed all of this whole economy down. Then what? What are we gonna do then? You understand? We're gonna grab our what you said, our air fryer. we gonna need that air fryer, you understand? Because that way ain't got the gas for the stove. So again, it's all about trial, and the Lord is putting us through a test, with clear instructions. You understand? So that's why
get that out. That was a perfect thing. If I could piggyback off of that, what you said about them jobs, right, and not wanting to leave Egypt. You think Jay-Z and Beyonce gonna want to leave Egypt? Don't want to leave America?
Right.
Imagine Jay-Z and Beyonce, they have at least 30 servants. They gotta have at least 30 servants. For their actual home, they gotta have at least 30 handmaids, gardeners. You know what I mean? Gotta be at least 30 people. They gotta have at least 2 or 3 cooks. Because they're not gonna cook the damn food.
Right. Well, I can tell.
Go ahead.
I heard Jay-Z say he don't even change his diapers. He don't even change his children's diapers. They asked him, say, yo, you change his diapers? He laughed at the reporter and said, what I look like changing diapers? Yeah.
Got it made.
Right.
He has a maid.
Right. Okay.
I guess he got a maid. You know what I mean? Because he got it made.
Right.
Now imagine Jay-Z having to get the hell out of his mansion and take whatever he can grab and walk out of America. This man don't walk past a damn door to a car. What he walking, 50 feet? The most walking he probably do is on stage. The most walking he go from the house to the car to the helicopter, or from the house straight to the helicopter to the goddamn private jet to the place, to the car to the place. That's it. He ain't gotta walk fast. He got men around him to push the crowd out his way so he can walk regular. Imagine having to grab your kids with whatever you got on, whatever you can grab with your hand. He got 5 cell phones at least. You ain't even got time to get all of them. You just grab it, and you got the baby shoes. That you don't have servants. They got to get their kids. They gotta leave.
Right.
They gonna say, look, sorry, Mr. Carter, we out. Nigga, you paying me a slave wage anyway. Enough to be your servant. When I go to my home to my wife, she say, you still that nigga servant when she get mad at me. Jay-Z made ASS nigga, Negro. He like, look, Mr. Carter, I'll holler at you. I'm gonna give him my family. Now he gotta change his own diapers. As he walks out of Egypt. You think he wanted to do that? Think Beyonce, now imagine Beyonce. You think she's taking care of her own kids? Listen, it's hard to know. Go ahead.
Lion, just to tap on that, what you saying is so heavy, sir.
That's what you said.
Hey, Most High Christ, sir. Look, that even what you just said about, the artist Beyonce, the most I've seen her, I guess the public eyes have seen her with her daughter is with her on stage. It's just like you got the only time you can spend time with your children is when you on your job. Everybody like to say, oh yeah, working is of course we in slavery, so we have to work. Not because of we want to, but because we have to. You understand? And knowing that money is a defense, we have to be able to get a check. But those people that are in Egypt and get the luxuries from Egypt, drinking from the wine of this wicked place, drunk. You understand? Behind the status. You understand? The status of who they are and who they think they are. They can't live a regular life. It'll change their world to live a regular life like how we live, sir.
You just said it so heavy. Because how in the hell the most time you spend with your kid is on stage or in the public eye? The most we have seen you do is have them with you. They might catch them with that basketball games and stuff like that. Right. But it's like, even then, it's like, what are you at? Like, you're gone. You have to be on the road.
Right.
Which means they got to come with you. It's a luxury to be able to come with you, but they got to get homeschooled. They got to do all these different things that we can't do for you to spend the actual time that a parent spends with their child on a regular.
Right.
You have to homeschool. Take them on the road with you. While you on stage, you can't look after them. Who's looking after them? Is Beyonce got him backstage? Or does the nanny have him backstage?
Right.
Do the bodyguards? They know the bodyguard. The bodyguards know your children better than you. You know what I mean? Now imagine the bodyguard got to get his family together. The nanny got to get her family together. We all got to go. You left to tend to them kids. You don't know what they like. You might not know their attitudes and can tell certain things. Now, Lord's will, I'm pretty sure every parent got some understanding of their children.
Right.
But you have to do it. There is no Mara. Where's the bottle? Where's the cough medicine? Gene. What happened to the? No, Gene is gone.
Right.
And you gotta make haste.
Right.
You don't know where Jean puts that damn cough syrup so she can find it when she's on her job with you. It's locked. And that's the point that we make. We didn't even have enough time to cook a loaf of bread the right way. You mean to tell me you're gonna have time to figure out everything in your life that you paid other people to figure out?
Right.
No wonder we wanted to go back to Egypt.
Right.
You're like, man, you got me in here eating damn bread in the damn wilderness. What the hell is this? Don't you know I ate caviar and the snap of a finger in America?
want me to eat this? I'm cool. 2 days go by, you be like, yo, where that bread at?
Yeah, right.
Got me more of that bread.
Yeah. Yep.
They probably don't want to ask.
Mm-hmm.
They probably don't want to ask.
Yeah.
Jay-Z come up, we got any more bread? You gonna know like the Lord is alive. The Lord is alive. Damn. And guess who the only people they gonna feel comfortable asking. Guess who, Barzo?
The poor?
No. They maids. That's the only people they know like that. The man who used to work for you, now used to bag you, now you gotta bag him. You're gonna be the only people you feel comfortable with saying, hey, Gene, is there any more bread? Gene gonna be like, the Lord is real. Yeah, I got some. Remember when I was asking for a raise though the other 2 weeks?
Damn.
Because my daughter's birthday, but you had that show. Nigga might not say, no, it ain't no more.
Hey, like if I could, you know, at that point in time, it's kind of like you got to take what he's saying, telling you, because if roles reversed, they had to take what those people who trying to get approval from the king with, right? You got to listen to him when you're in status. But then when everybody gets low, you get to the dust, is where you can find out who people truly are.
Yeah. That's your servants, you're going to have to ask them for bread. And that day, hey, Gene, man, you got any more bread? Like, yo, my daughter had a birthday party, because they in the world celebrating birthday. But you had that show in Australia? Now ain't no more bread.
Man, hey, you can get this written. You see, my family gonna eat raisin bread. We're gonna give you the wheat bread.
We're gonna give you the wheat bread. We're gonna eat raisin bread. Butter. That's a shame. That's unbrotherly. But imagine that. That's what is happening right here. That's the spirit. The Egyptians was pushing us out. We didn't even have time to cook bread properly. Yo, can you imagine though? They probably eat the finest, like Charles Barkley and Michael Jordan. They probably eat LeBron James. They probably eat the finest everything. You probably ain't taste bread soft as they taste. Here you gonna get them hard damn cracker type bread and tell them to eat it. Come on, man. Let's keep reading. Let's keep going. Where we at?
Come, verse 35. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses. And they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment.
Right here it says, they got the little notes, right? Under the under each verse. It says when they borrowed, it says they asked from them silver and gold. And keep reading because it's going to explain more. Go ahead.
Verse 36. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required, and they spoiled the Egyptians.
So when it says they lent, it says they granted. Right? That's the definition or what they're giving you, right? And it's when it says it's spoiled, it says they plunder the Egyptians. So they asked of the Egyptians jewels of silver, jewels of gold, and raiment. And America gave it. So I'm saying America so y'all can get the understanding. We like, look, we're gonna leave, but we need jewelry, we need clothing. Y'all just gonna send us out, with nothing.
Right.
America said, go ahead, man, take the diamonds, take the jewels, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. And we took every damn thing.
America was left with damn near nothing. And I'm saying America so we get the understanding. We know this happened in Egypt. Now, America is spiritually Egypt today because it follows the same customs and culture. But this happened in Egypt. But I'm saying America so you can get what the understanding. All right, keep going.
Verse 37. And the children of Israel journeyed from Ramesses, Succoth, about 600,000 on foot, that were men beside children.
600,000 men on foot, besides the kids, and didn't even number the women. And we all know in America right now is at least 11 women to one man.
Right.
It's always been that way.
Right.
There's always more women than men. That's why a man can have multiple wives.
Right.
If he couldn't, it would be tons of women with no man.
Right.
Or turning to each other like they do today.
Come on.
Because now there's even lesser men today because of alternative lifestyle. Saki, we got any more candles?
I believe in the back, sir.
Let's put like two in there and just let them burn. So we don't take all of them.
Come, sir. I believe they have enough.
Oh, they got enough? All right. I'm going to keep reading, right? What was that, verse 37? I'm going to read down to verse 39. All right? So this is Exodus chapter 12, verse 38. And a mixed multitude went up also with them, and flocks and herds, even very much cattle. Now, anybody know what the mixed multitude is saying? Y'all out there online, right? Type in if you know what the mixed multitude was. Because people don't understand what it means by the mixed multitude. The Lord brought out us as a race of people. Us as a race of people, we did have wives and husbands from other races because we were in Egypt the same way we do in America. When they kicked our families out, our families left. Which means the woman left with those nasty Egyptian children. Whether the man left with her or not. Or if she had a baby that was from Moab. Or if she had a baby that was from Esau. She took them kids with her. A mother ain't gonna leave her kids, even if they are you. We know that. I mean, one West sisters might. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't asking them to do that neither. You know what I'm saying? But a mother ain't gonna leave her kids. So of course, the mixed multitude is talking about the other nations that was with us. But if you understand what it's actually saying, in this mixed multitude were people with mixed hearts, mixed minds about leaving. That's why I broke down about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Because that's more important than the little heathen children or your heathen wife. Because what you got, what you had? Maybe 400 heathens, maybe? We wasn't all just marrying heathens. So what you had, about 400 heathens? That's not enough to count as a mixed multitude when you have 600,000 men. Compared to 400, it doesn't count. It's like it's a damn decimal, and that's not including the women or the children. So it's way more than 600,000. If it was just one woman for every man, that would be another 600,000. That's 1.2 million. If it was one child for each of those families, that would be another 600,000. That would be 1.8 million. Compared to 400 heathens, it's a damn decimal, man. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. So the mixed multitude, when you go into it, is really talking about the people that are Israelites, that don't give a damn about none of this that's happening. They want to go back to Egypt because they was millionaires, billionaires, had power, had status. That's what we should focus on more than what, 1,000 heathens? Come on, man. I'm going to keep going. I just wanted to break that down because they always try to bring that out as if, see, Christians try to use that to say, see, it wasn't just blacks and Hispanics. God loves everybody. No, that's not what it's talking about. 1.8 million Israelites compared to 5,000 heathens. That's not a mixed multitude, bro. That's not. It just doesn't even count. Let's do the math. We got a calculator right here. Let's just do the goddamn math, man. Let's do 1.8 million, 1,800,000, right? Divided by, let's say 10,000. Let's just give 10,000, right? It's 180. 180 times. So if it was just 5,000, then that's what, 90 times? If it's 1,000, you can forget about it. It's a damn decimal compared to us. That's really not a mixed multitude, man. It's more so talking about Israelites that wasn't in the spirit of the Most High, man, as well as talking about the heathens. But anyway, let's keep going, right? And the flocks and the herds, even very much cattle. Verse 39, right? I'm gonna read this one. Oh, matter of fact, brothers, you got it, because I'll read the Hebrew and then go from there.
Common concept. Verse 39. And they baked unleavened cakes of dough, which they brought forth out of Egypt. For it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt, and could not tarry. Neither had they prepared for themselves any victual.
We couldn't tarry. We couldn't wait. And we was thrown out. We were thrust. Let me give you an example of today that everybody should be able to understand, right? When you're thrust out of a place, think of a bouncer throwing out the drunken person at the club. He's thrust out. That's how we got tossed out of Egypt. Dragged all the way from wherever he was partying at, out the damn door. That's how they did us. They made us go. Get the hell out of here. And we couldn't wait because the bouncer throwing you the hell out. Ain't no more waiting. You should have waited before he said he was going to throw you out. He wouldn't have got thrown out. So there is no time to wait once the bouncer grab you and get you up out of there. It ain't no, wait, hold up, bro. Hold up, let me grab my drink. Nah. It's over with. Right. It's time to go. And that's what we had to go through, which is why they gave us the diamonds, gave us the jewelry, the cattle, and they sent us on our damn way. And that's why we didn't have time to prepare any leavened bread. We didn't have time to mix the dough and all that. That take time. All right, now let's go into the Hebrew. Any questions? All right, so where we at? I'm gonna use my phone. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to read some of this. This print on here is bad. No, you can hold it a second. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Okay. If you need it, I'm gonna try to get down with it. Just take these glasses off for a second. Where we at?
Exodus 12, chapter 39. So
Exodus 12, so verse 40 to 47. All right. It's Exodus chapter 12 and verse 40. Wama washab banya yasha'ala ashar yashabwa
Ba Matazarium. Aslaki, Ba Matazarium. Shalashim. Shana. Wa Arabai. Ma'awath. Shana. I believe that's saying the 400 year. Right? I'm going to keep going. Wa Yahaya. Makwatazah. Shalashim. Shana. Oh, Shalashim. 30. 30. And then Shana is year. What? So it said, so what we're about to read is this. Shalashim Shana wa Arabai Ma'awath. So 30 year and 400 year. 430 years. All right. Ma'awath Shana. Salaki. This y'all know that that it was saying year. Wa Yahaya Ba Aitizum Hayawum Hazah Yataza Awa. Kal Taza Bawa Yahweh Ma Arataza Matazaria Salaki Matazariah. Verse 42. Layala Shamarium Hawa'ah La Yahweh La Ha-Wataza Ya'am Ma Arataza Matazarayim Hawa'ah Ha La Yala Hazah La Yahweh Shamarium Lakau Banya Yasha'ala La Ladartham. All right. Verse 43. Wa Amar Yahweh Al Masha Wa Aharon Za'at Kakwath Hapasak, the Passover. Kalban Nakar La'a Ya'akal Bawa. Oh, Slakia. No, I knew I missed something. Kal Ban Wa Amar Yahweh Al Masha. Oh, right. I read that. Right, so that was it. All right, verse 44. Wakal Ibar Ayash Makwanath Kasak Salaki Kamak Wa Malatha Athwa Azah Ya'akal Bawa. Verse 45. Thawashab Wa Shakayar La'a Akal Bawa. That Bawa is saying is either depending on depending on what it's saying is therein, right? Or by them, or by they, or in him. There's a few different things because of the slang in Hebrew. But because of the old quicker English, could be saying therein. All right, verse 46. Bakayath Akar Ya'akal La'a Thawa Taza Ya'a Mun Habayath Mun Ha Bashar Chawa Tazah Wa Aitazum La'a Tha Shabwa Bawa. And this is verse 7. Kal Aidaf Yasha'ala Ya'ishawa Athwa. All right. I'm going to take the English.
Come on, sir.
Like I had to take the shades off to read that because it's damn print.
It's the book of Exodus.
Damn dots and all that.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 40. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass at the end of 430 years, even the same day it came to pass, that all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. It is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out from the land of Egypt. This is that night of the Lord to be observed of the children of Israel in their generations.
The word layala, that was night. If y'all didn't know, layala. All right. In Matazariam, Egypt. You about to say something?
Oh, lies.
Oh, you got it.
Come on. Verse 43. And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, this is the ordinance of the Passover.
Mm-hmm.
There shall no stranger eat thereof. But every man's servant that is brought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then shall he eat thereof.
Mm-hmm. Now, notice what it said. No stranger shall eat this. Where were we at when he said this? Remember, we just got kicked the hell out of Egypt. So in the process of us leaving, we made the unleavened bread, and we was going to eat the lamb, the Passover, at night. And he's giving us the ordinance of the high holy day and saying, ain't no strangers going to eat this. Meaning ain't no heathens. Because didn't we get kicked out with the heathens? Some of them damn heathens that was in our families because of how we lack to just have sexual intercourse with each other. But we gotta have everybody else. And then it said, but this is a new thought. But every man's what? Read it again, Barzal.
Come on.
Verse 44.
Come on. But every man's servant.
Wait a minute. Every man's servant. Not every man's slave. This stranger right here is bringing us. This stranger right here is bringing us to the thought that there is a difference between a heathen stranger and an Israelite stranger. Because Israelite strangers come in when we are in our land and you don't know the person. He's a stranger. You don't know. Not the heathens. This is a perfect example right here because it stopped that first thought and made a new thought and then called the Israelite a servant. Every man's servant, and then they're going to further describe it. Keep going.
Come on. That is bought for money.
Which means he's an employee. Because we don't enslave our people. This servant means employee. We are servants to the oppressor. You work for Walmart, you're a Walmart servant. You're bought for money. But technically, you're really their slave because we didn't ask to be here. We ain't brothers. I didn't go to my brother for a job. I was put in slavery and put on a ship and brought over here and beat and unalived by guns and police brutality to this day. And discriminated on when I go to get a job.
All right.
This is a difference. The first stranger, they're heathens. But the person that is an Israelite who's a servant that is bought for money. In Hebrew, it tells you in Hebrew, the reason why it's written this way in English, because in Hebrew, that's exactly how it has to be written. A servant that is bought for money. The noun, then you describe the noun, then you further describe the noun. He's a servant, then you describe it that was bought for money. He's not a stranger. He's your brother. Go ahead.
Come on. When thou hast circumcised him, then shall he eat thereof. A foreigner and an hired servant shall not eat thereof.
It's a difference.
Right.
A foreigner who you hired, he ain't going to eat thereof. So no stranger is going to eat with us, and none of these heathens that you hire to work for you can eat with us. You married to a heathen, they cannot come to the Passover.
And right.
If Jay-Z brought his servants, if his servants decided to come, the Chinese ones or whatever, the ones that loved him, that was somehow married into his family, or he decided to bring his servants out with him, they can't eat the Passover because they're heathens. And I'll give a damn if he hired them as a servant. They can't eat with us. God is not all love. Lock it, Barzo. You want to bring something out?
Come on, sir. What you're saying is so heavy because what would be the reason for us in this time to eat amongst the people who had us in captivity? It's like sitting with your enemy at the table, you understand, and we're going through an exodus. This is exactly what's happening. We're leaving from a place who had once had us under their thumbs. You know, what is the point of sitting with your enemy? The Lord says, paraphrasing, is to never forget your enemies. This is the reason why we remember this day till today. The Passover, the Lord slaughtering our enemies. So it still makes sense, and it'll always make sense today. Especially, think about cats in the streets. It's like cats in the street understand not to eat with your enemies, but in the Christian church, they don't think nobody they damn enemy.
Except for you.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, they tell you, hand join the hand, look at your neighbor and tell them I love you, and there's a whole Chinese man sitting there, and you gotta tell him you love him because he's your neighbor. But in the Bible, the neighbor means of who's your blood, who's your kinfolk. That's your neighbor, not the person who lived 3 blocks away from you. Not the person that lives on top of you. You understand? Your neighbor is your family members, and that'll be the only honorable way. You understand? The only honorable way to deal and go and look at your people in this instance of what we're going through, and to love them, not the stranger. Forget the stranger. The stranger boosted your rent up. The stranger ain't give you that time to pay your rent. The stranger gave you your eviction notice and said you gotta go. But now the stranger is trying to cleave on with you because times is dark. What are you gonna sit there with him for? Naturally, you should know. Like, first of all, you didn't want me in your land. You didn't want me in your land. Naturally, as us as Israelites, and knowing who we are, the Lord tells us to love ourselves, not what the Christian church is telling us. Because the church got us confused, man. Hey, love everybody. Get the hell with that, man. You understand? I'm going to dwell with the people that struggle with me, my family. You understand? Ain't nobody else struggling like blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Them East Indians, you understand? Them Caucasians, the Chinese, they not struggling. They not struggling at all. It's us who's struggling. But we think because we getting the check, we up there with them. They don't love us at all. Loving them people is what is it? Stockholm syndrome. That's exactly what it is. Loving somebody that cause harm to your people is Stockholm syndrome. It's a mental illness to love somebody who actually caused damage to your people. But the Christian church will tell you to love everybody. They expect our King, Jesus Christ, to come back and love everybody. When those people murdered him, those Romans, you understand, hung him on the tree. And they telling them Christ is coming back to love those people too. Christ gonna come back and love those same people. Nah, man. You understand? The Lord is a tactician. The Lord is about war. This is in Exodus. We're talking to Exodus. Exodus, what, 5 and 13? Yep. Right? The Lord is a man of war. This is him proving it.
The book of Exodus.
Good night. But, again, Christian church tell us, love everybody. No war. It's not about war. You understand? It's wicked, sir. It's a lie.
If I may get bars all in. That was excellent. If I could notice how you said in the beginning, they run to join you. It's a lot. They run to join you. And their time of trouble, they're gonna join you.
Right.
Because you love everybody. You'll accept them. You're forgiving, right?
Right.
You don't care that they charged you to hell up and wouldn't let you go for a penny. When it's that time, when it's time to meet Jesus, your Jesus is going to accept them too. Really, he better accept them too.
Right.
Your Jesus better accept them.
Right.
That's the difference. Their gods ain't no better except us. You gonna go into the Muslim mosque and say Muhammad better accept me. Allah better accept me. Man, listen, you come out with knots on your forehead. Them Arabs don't give a damn. You going to Esau and to the Chinese man. Buddha better accept me. Mm-hmm. Hell you think y'all is. He better accept me. But that's their mind state. And their time of trouble, you, slave, whoever your God is, better accept me. And they'll run to join you and expect you to break bread with them. When the other day they beat us out the nail salon with broomsticks.
Right.
That was a big story.
Yeah, come on.
Not to mention, they don't even clean all their damn supplies. People getting diseases from getting their nails done. They will, man, listen. But when it comes to your God, think about this. Now, Barzal, I know you feel me on this one. Esau put us in slavery. But when we go to camp, can I join you guys?
Good night.
You'd be like, you ain't just hear me call you the devil. I thought I called you the devil. You still want to, you have to be with me. Right. I can't stand up in Israelite power and not, I got to stand next to you. That was the Black Panthers' downfall. That was their downfall. That was Black Lives Matter down. That was Proud Boys' downfall. And they threw the Israelite under the bus. Then they give him 20 years or something. He's facing 20 years. Pablo, the one who commanding General Yohana told, don't deal with them in that interview. And Pablo laughed it off. We're drinking. This is what we do. Pablo got charged. All the rest of them other devils is free to go. Oh, when they mad at America, they'll join you, Barzal.
Right.
They'll join you when they mad at America.
Right.
But when it's time to get sentenced, it's like, whoa, I'm white. Oh, I'm white. I'm a white man. He started all this. He's Puerto Rican. You can't trust those guys. Pablo facing 20 years. I believe they sentenced them already to 20 years, man. The rest of his teammates that was on that interview with Commanding General Yohana talking that garbage, those devils, no charges. No charges at all. Come on, man. But we got to break bread with them when it's time for us to have our power, to serve our God. Can we join you guys? But first of all, when they be saying that at camp, I'll be looking at him like, he's serious in what he's saying. He's sincerely asking, can he stand next to us? No. Like, no. Go ahead, bro.
It's like, we in here, like you said, sir. I just called you the devil. I just told you, you understand, the Lord is coming to destroy you. And what it is, as far as, as you explaining it, sir, they don't want to be accountable for what they've done.
Damn, I didn't even think. Get out of hand. I never thought that they really don't want to take that punishment that they don't want to take the ASS that they got. So I didn't mean to cut you off. You got it.
Oh no, I'm basking in it too because I just thought about it. It's like that white boy that always got to say, or that white girl that says, "I got black friends." That's supposed to stop the ass whooping that's coming to you. I got black friends, and I got black friends, and this is like, okay, but that's not going to help you in the times of if you offend them, you offend the wrong black person as a white man, they offend the wrong black person. They at their neck. They don't care who you know. You got a black friend. That sound like you. That sound racist to me. You have a black friend. What that supposed to mean? You understand? This is your safeguard or something. It's like, I can say every time I hear that, sir, I hear in the back of my mind they say they allowed to say niggas. Like
that's exactly what I hear.
That's what I hear. When they say I'm a black friend, I in my head they say, oh, they think they can say nigga. But again, that's because we're so forgiving of a people, and we're the best people on this earth. Like, it'd be better if we ruled the world.
Damn, get out of here.
Most time crash, sir.
Because you know why? You know who should run the world? The type of person that should run the world? A person that could go through 400 years of slavery and still defend the person that put him in slavery.
Right.
To make sure that he had justice.
Right.
That's a just person.
Right.
They should be in charge.
Come.
Shouldn't that be the judge? A judge should be the type of person that after 400 years of slavery, they can still make a righteous judgment on whether you should punch that devil in the face or not. That's why Commanding General Hunter is the best brother in here. Right. Because sometimes I be looking at these devils like, bruh, I wonder what's like the diameter if I just win. Then I think about Commanding General Hunter and General Hyman and all the generals, General Mayotte, and General Katham and all them, man. And General Q, man.
Great man.
You know what I'm saying? And I just be like, I can hear General Shawamar now. I can hear General Haas right now. You know what I mean? Just telling me, that I'm wrong. Because they are just men. And they teach us to be just men. And that's the type of person that has to be in charge. A person that can say, all right, I know my emotions want to hurt you, but let's make this righteous decision. Right. That's why we should rule the world, Barzal. And I got one more thing to say before we get back into it. Just to piggyback on what you said, because they don't want to get that punishment. Think about a child. When a child gets in trouble, if there are other grown-ups around, they want another grown-up to be on their side to stop the beating. Right. You hoping that auntie say, or grandma, definitely grandma. You hoping grandma say, don't, that is my baby, don't do it. Because the first person that say that, don't they grab tight to him and hold on to granny like, yeah, grandma. You oppressors, we know what y'all doing.
Right.
It's y'all time, and you trying to grab grandma's leg to say, see, I got black friends. I stand with the Isupk. No, you don't.
Yeah, right. Yeah, come.
Most High Christ, man. Lockett, where we at? I'd have lost where we was at.
So we
it was getting good too, 42 or something like that.
40, 45.
40, all right, 45.
Sir.
All right. I believe we read 45. Let's go to 46. It said a foreigner and a hired servant shall not eat with us. Not them heathens that you hire, they're not going to eat with us. Go ahead. They can't eat with us. Go ahead.
Khan. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 46. In one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth out of the flesh abroad of the house, neither shall ye break a bone thereof.
If you ever notice, right, that it said, if you ever notice, if you notice that it says that you can't take this food out of the house, this is not like a cookout. You eat the goddamn unleavened bread, and that's that.
Right.
You eat your lamb, and that's that. You don't take it out the house and, try to bring it with you, because you got a journey ahead of you. It's not what the Lord wants. This is in haste. Eat it and get the hell up and leave.
Right.
You need a meal for a long journey. You're leaving one country to go to the next on foot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't a far walk, but it's a far walk. It's just it's a goddamn hike, how we say out here in Philly, in Atlantic City, and New York, and New Jersey, and all over the goddamn country. It's a damn hike. Go ahead.
So like, sir, and not to mention too, exactly what you're saying is taking into consider, it's a distance, and like I said, we left with over 600,000 people. So imagine that, is us moving in one, unison. 600,000 people. It's hard sometimes, getting food in order when we at the feast. It's 30 people in here, it get kind of wild, So imagine, 6,000 men, not even counting the women, not even counting the children. It's so much into it. Thinking about it, it's just like, man, the white man is, the devil, man.
And we don't need nobody really on a super full stomach anyway.
Right.
Just in case the Egyptians try to follow us like they did.
Come. Mm-hmm.
You got to fight. You're going to fight on a full stomach? It's going to be a rough battle. It's going to be a rough one. This might kick you in your stomach. We're going to know exactly what you ate. It's coming all out. Blah. Right to the floor. Grab what you can get. Take a couple bites for some energy. Let's go.
Right.
Because the Egyptians might just bring an army to follow you. Ever think of that? The Lord was on straight shamar with this one.
Right.
He was in his shamar bag. We get our shamar from him.
God.
He said, take your staff with you. In case when you start walking, you turn around and the Egyptians is following you with guns.
So like I said,
Go ahead.
so around this time, with the weapons, they were having the guns?
No, they ain't had no guns. They just had swords. That's later with the Romans, after the Romans. You know what I mean? Way after the Romans. That's really around like right before Esau converted to Judaism.
Okay, come on.
Right around all that time where they started to make the actual musket gun and all that around that time. Because the Ottoman Turk War, they were still using swords. I mean, I don't even think they even had a gun. They might have had the musket guns, but I don't think so. I think that whole Ottoman Turk War was all swords, I believe. They didn't really get guns until after the Byzantine Empire.
Damn.
So yeah, and really right around the time of slavery, I wouldn't say. Around the 1600s, I believe, is really when they actually had the first gun. Because remember, Hammond with the gunpowder that he made for his little New Year's celebration.
Damn.
To ward off evil spirits. And that's where they got the gunpowder from. And from there, it was a wreck. You know, Esau, he blessed with the sword. That nigga took that sword, folded that thing in half, put a trigger on it, and he was in the game. He was, you know, Al Capone. Good night. He was cocaine cowboys after that. It was a wrap. Read down to verse 49, and then that's it. I mean, the end of 48.
Come on, sir. Verse 47. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 12, and verse 47. All the congregation of Israel shall keep it. And when a stranger shall sojourn with thee, and will keep the Passover to the Lord.
Now, wait. How do you know the difference between this stranger and a stranger that can't eat with us? Because he said a stranger can't eat with thee. But here it says, when a stranger shall sojourn with thee and keep the Passover. Literally, verse 43, there shall no stranger eat thereof. How do you know? And remember, I told you, the next thought went into an Israelite, and then it stopped, and then it said, no hired servant. That is a foreigner. Why is this hired servant a foreigner? Because the first hired servant was your brother. He was the servant that was bought for money. The next one was the heathen. I mean, but God is all love. We got to accept everybody. I guess people just don't read the Bible. You know, because all this is done away with, Barzal. All this we read, that's done away with.
Right.
It's Christians, man. It's destroying God's word. Go ahead and read. So, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Come on, sir. Let all his males be circumcised, and then let him come near and keep it. And he shall be as one that is born in the land. For no uncircumcised person shall eat thereof.
Thank you. Because if this stranger comes from a far land, but he didn't get circumcised, then you got to circumcise him and then he can eat. Why would this be? Explain to me why this would be. What's the spirit behind this? I tell you, when he kicks out somebody to the 10th damn generation, well, guess what? The 11th generation can come back, but they're a damn stranger. You don't know. You know, they dad, they grandpa, nobody. They got to explain to you, look, here go my staff. Got my father's name on it all the way down. He was kicked out in the 11th year of such and such. It's a while. That one stuck by me too. So he was kicked out in the 11th year of such and such. He's right here. And that was the year such and such. And this is me right here. I'm the 11th generation. Oh, all right. You see the staff? What you think, Barzal? That's cool? You in? All right. Don't kill him. Here you go. You can put it back. Don't underline him. But he's a stranger. You circumcised? I get circumcised. That's enough punishment right there. That's enough punishment right there. And prepare that man some lamb for when he get back. He's gonna need it. You know what I mean? Like we gotta bring the Bible into reality. Because the oppressor, he loves to make it a cartoon with just him in it. And without the spirit of Israelites.
Right.
How you gonna put the Bible in a point of view of somebody that has nothing to do with the Bible, except for being punished? So we looking at our culture through Esau point of view? Come on, man. I wonder why they had us in dusty rags in every damn Jesus movie. Jesus looked like a damn dirty bum. And every damn Jesus movie they ever promoted. Like a straight damn beggar. Everybody in the damn thing look like they beg for bread and don't even get washed. and struggling to wash their clothes in the damn river. Come on, man. Listen, acting like we can't trim our beards. And tell you the what is it called? Not the sheath. When you trim it.
That leather.
Huh?
That leather part?
No, when you trim your beard. I forgot what it's called. The actual word for it in the Bible. It's like sheave or something like that. Right? Where you trim your hair. It's like the Nazarites. I mean, you can't cut your hair, you can't trim your hair. I forgot what it's called. I think it's sheave or something like that. No, not the sheaf for the wig robe. It's like sheave. I can find it for you right now. Hold on. I'm gonna go to Google. Y'all, if y'all know what it is, y'all can type it in. I just need the word. Trim your hair, KJV. Let me see what pops up. Round the corners of that beard. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Sheave. Oh, shave off. So you got shave. That's good enough. That's really all I need right there is just shave. But I know that's not what it's talking about. Because I believe at a certain point the priests trim their hair. That's what I need to put. Priest. The priest can trim their hair. The priests trim their hair at a certain point. Poll their heads. Poll. That's what it is. So poll. All right. They poll your hair. In the movies, they act like you couldn't poll your hair or trim your hair or even have a low cut or trim your afro or trim your beard. You know what I mean? You can't shape it up the way they do in America. But you could take off the excess, dust from around the damn thing. They be having us look bummy like we can't pull our damn hair, man.
Right.
Like you can't cut it and style it and make it look good. They wouldn't dare put nobody in braids in Jerusalem, huh? I don't even see them in locks, in nasty dreadlocks. I ain't talking about braided locks. When I said braids, that's what I was talking about when I said locks. But that's what locks are. But what I'm talking about now, when I'm saying locks, is the dreadlocks, the East Indian hairstyle. I don't even see them in the movies. Where's the oppressor with the dreadlocks? They ain't even put the oppressor in dreadlocks. Come on, man. And we all know Jesus Christ and all Israelites wore braids. Come on, man. Stop it. But they'll give us the Bible from their point of view and not have the correct spirit on it. The spirit of an Israelite. Go ahead, Barzal.
So if I could just elaborate what you were saying on giving us their perspective and now looking at it as Christianity as a nutshell, it is the spirit of the white man.
Yep.
Right. Homosexuality, pedophilia, criminal mindset, liars, thieves, all that, the murderers, all that is the spirit, the perspective of a white man's eye view. Then it makes sense why Christianity is the destruction of this world, along with every other forms of Christianity. Islam is a form of Christianity. Buddhism, all it is extends from a form of a white man's perspective. His perspective is just to destroy and separate and, in somehow, some way, make himself the savior of the story. The story.
That's the goddamn truth. That's the damn truth right there. Made himself the savior of the damn story. The villain. Definitely turned himself into an angel of light.
Come on. So that's it.
Man, if I could It's 12:55. I mean, I said 12:55. It's 11:56. We're going to stop right here at Exodus 12 and 49. Right? That being said, all right, this was the Sabbath service. So we're going to close out the service. Imajam, which means to stand. Just a minute up here. Okay. Give you this wine again, Barzal. Back here. All right. Oh, Salaki, I got a hand to you. I got a hand to you with my right hand. Salaki, to your right. Boom, and then you put it to your left. And then you
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barak
Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Vayah Shara, which means to Israel.
All right. You will blow the horn.
Come.
That was excellent. All right. You can grab the scroll.
Come.
Go. Sar, upon Aquadum, which means to turn and face the east. Okay? So like actually in Hebrew, I don't know if y'all ever got this broken down to y'all. In Hebrew, what we said was turn to face the east. All right, Sar, turn, La, to, Cern, talk, so I can turn, and to face the east. So I can turn and to face the east. All right, Lapun, Wahakwadum. All right, the east. Now, let's do it. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Wadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakvka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawok, Hayah, Bashamayim, Bethananaw, Lakum, Kal, Yawam, Basalak now, Kabawaf now, Basalak now, Kabawaf Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'ah now, Manasai 1, Abo, Awashai now, Mayan, Rai, Hayah, Lakab, Malakwa, Ha'ala, by the power of La'ayalam, Amen. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Pray for the power. Akak. All right. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Wabakashaw. The thunder now. Akak. Larapah. Kalmakala. Kalmadawa. Akak. Latahar. Amatazaraya. Akak. Lahak. Hamafiam. Akak. Arakawa. Tama'ala, Garashun, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Wadamun. In the English, Yahweh the name Yahushua. Please give us the power. Power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. Power to cleanse the leper. Power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Okay. This is where's the prayer for the power of destruction? Do that already? All right. So I can pray to bless Israel. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayashala. Habaya. Sapari. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Wadamun. Yahweh the name Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Prayer for the power structure, the blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wayahweh Shah.
Amayaka Allah. Wa'alahayim.
Tazbayah.
Tazbayah.
Alawak Yahweh.
Alawak Yahweh.
Ha'alawak.
Ha'alawak.
Ha'surrender.
Ha'surrender.
Akwatazayim.
Akwatazayim.
Kayayah.
Kayayah.
Waha'akwafi.
Wa'akwafi.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim
Yahweh.
Wadamun. So I give bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh
Shah. And Michael.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahweh. The generals.
The
captains.
The officers.
The troopers. And the sisters.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
So be it.
Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah.
Izoria.
Ma'ayin. Yahweh.
Aisha. Shemaiah. Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathun. Lamawat. Galka. Al-Yanawam. Shamarka. Anak. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayasun. Shawamor. Yashwa'al. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashemash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayra. Walayala. Yahweh. Yashamorka. Kalrad. Yashamor. Taza'atka. Wabawa'atka. Mayatha. Wa'ai. I will love.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
Whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord,
which
made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
shall
not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel
shall
neither slumber nor sleep.
The
Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon
The
thy
Lord
right
is thy
hand.
shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
The
day.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve
The
thee.
Lord shall preserve thee
from all
all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy going out.
He shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming
and thy coming in.
in.
This time forward
And even
and even forevermore.
Okay. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. All right. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahayah.
Alahayah.
Al-Damiyalaka.
Al-Tamiyalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thashakwat.
Al-Thashakwat.
Al.
Kayahana.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Ainuka.
Al-Ainuka.
Yaira. So like Yaira Yamwa.
Yaira Yamwa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Ya'i Tazawah.
Ya'i Tazawah.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Morawa.
Morawa.
Lakawa.
Lakuwa.
Wanakaki.
Wanakaki.
Mogoya.
Goya.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar. Shamyasha.
Shamyashua Allah. Yaibaka.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'i Tazawah.
Ya'i Tazawah.
Laba.
Laba. Yakadwa. Auyaka.
Baryak.
Baryak.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahawya.
Ahawya.
Alawam.
Alawam.
Wayashama.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Abo.
Abo.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimallah.
Kalashah.
Kalashah.
Amyashabya.
Tazawur.
Galashua.
Gamashawur.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimon.
Hayo.
Hayo.
Hayawa.
Zarawat.
Sarawat.
Lapanya
Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Gamadya.
Gamadya.
Kasaya
Kasaya
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabya.
Kayabya.
Wanakal.
Wanakal.
Koyashua.
Koyashwa.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Bayandara.
Bayandara.
Hayo.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Dama.
Ladabna.
Shayathumwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nadiyapu.
Nadiyapuwa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Kazaaba.
Kaza'aba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazazawanai.
Wakazazabana.
Kaunasi.
Kaunasi Akamwa.
Ashor.
Ashor.
Amorwa.
Amorwa.
Nairasha.
Nairasha.
Anawa.
Anawa.
Na'awa.
Nawa.
Alahaya.
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 Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagawala.
Kagawala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanyaraka.
Paparaka.
Taradata.
Taradadna.
Wasaira.
Wasairaka.
Wabasawapaka.
Wabasawapaka.
Tabahalom.
Labahalam.
Mala'ah.
Mala'ah.
Panyahom.
Panyaham.
Kalawan.
Kwalawan.
Wayabakwash.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahaw.
Yahaw.
Yabashwa.
Labashwa.
Wayabahawa.
Wayabahalwa.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayada'aiwa.
Wayada'aidwa.
Kayatha.
Kayata.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahaw.
Yahaw.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Al-Yawan.
Al-Yawan.
Al-Kahal.
Al-Kaharataza.
The English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace.
Be not still,
Be not still, O Yahweh. For lo,
thine enemies
make a tumble.
But they that hate
thee
have lifted up the head.
They
have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
And
consulted
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
and
let us cut them
off
from being a
from
nation.
being a nation.
That the name of Israel
May
may
be no more in remembrance.
They have consulted together.
But they are consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate
against thee.
The
tabernacles of Edom.
And the
Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
And
the
Hagarenes.
The Baal.
And
Ammon. And Amalek.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
They opened the
children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
like a red. And like Zied. Yea. All their princes as a Ba. And as Amunah. Who said, Let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh
in possession.
Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind.
As a fire burneth the wood. As a flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
Yea. Let them be put
to shame. And perish.
That men
may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth.
Okay. Sar. Okay, sisters, can you shab him? So you can be seated. You can put down the scroll. Okay. All right. So that concludes the service for the Sabbath. Would anybody like to step up and be anointed? Where the little man at? Bring the little man up here. See if you want to come be anointed. The little guy loves being anointed, brother. You got some personal oil in the crib for the brother. All right. Where the little man at? Let me see. All right. He busy right now. That's cool. Any sisters? All right. No sweat. With that being said, this concludes the Sabbath service. The water for everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all check out on Facebook for all the updates and all the live videos, man. We out there right now in New York.
Right.
Doing a clothing giveaway, man. Commanding General Yohana, man, right there at the homeless, at the shelter for the migrants. Check us out on Facebook, man. With that, Shalom Israel. All right. The water for tuning in.